your food, please. Stop getting stuck. Eat your food. Be happy. Be happy, Monica. I swear to God, Monica is about to, like, gosh diggity darn, catch these hands. Love her, but god dang. Oh, but like, see, that puts, that is a angry thing to like realize. That like the only way that you can get S rank is through good fodder, but good fodder can, you know, hurt your cows. So, and if you hurt your cows, then that's not good. That's just not good. The thing here is that milk is so freaking good at getting you money, right? I seem to have missed one. It's maddening. Seriously, A Wonderful Life milk is definitely something that, like, makes you a lot of money. I mean, no matter where you go, it typically makes you a lot of money either way. But, you know, just as kind of like an idea of how much this, like, really matters, right? So, right now, all the A rank milk that we are personally getting from Monica is 115 gold, right? If you S rank it, it gives you 150. Not that bad of a margin, really. Like, it's still not the best, it's not the worst. It's like 35% more. Not 35%, 35 gold more than what you typically would be making. Probably try and watch the TV, though. See if it is gonna rain today or this morning. Be nice and clear so I can definitely water my crop. The cat is just stuck in. Anyways, but right now, like, it's not so much the, you know, normal cow that we're trying to look forward to with S rank. It is 110%. Ready? It is 110% the star cow that we are looking for that S rank for, right? Because when it comes down to the normal cow, 35 gold, that's not bad. But if you look at the star cow, the A rank is 405. 405 for A rank. That is roughly 290? Like roughly 290 gold more than the normal cow at A rank. That's amazing. Well, then it's the S rank that you really care about. Because it goes from 405 to 540. That is 135 gold more than what you basically get from A. That's ridiculous. So, in this case, like with Monica, for five little canisters, we basically, I'm gonna have to do quick math here, but 35 times 5, so that's going to be 5, carry the 2, that's 15, so 185 extra gold that we're basically getting. Not exactly enough for buying a single good fodder, which is 200 gold. So it's not really ideal, if I do use the good fodder for Monica at the very least. Already, I think I just need one more. So, with that being said, right? It's not worth it to use the good fodder on Monica. Just by doing the math. I added one extra. That's fine. I think it was like one that I basically had left over. I think I can put it back in. So, the main thing here is that we now have the 135 times 5. And I'm not even going to be doing this in my head, mind you. So I'm not going to do that in my head because that's 3 digits and I can be quite lazy at times, you know. I am willing to admit it. You know. So if we do it with 8-star cow, it boosts you basically get 5 canisters that are going to be worth 675 gold. That is crazy. That's enough for the good fodder and you get roughly 475, you know, that you just made bank. That to me is freaking crazy. That is wild. Like, holy jeez. That is magnificent. It's crazy. I'm telling you. Right now. Ludicrous. Ludicrous. Go ahead. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we had to hit them with a Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Quick, and completely behead them. Had to have been done. No other way. We had to do it, guys. We just had to. Like, oh my good golly jeez. It just... I hate chickens. Like, just like, okay, so let me get this like down for you guys, right? Chickens are probably one of the worst money makers in this game, which is maddening because chickens are always good in the games. But like, if you theoretically think about it for this game, you have to continuously feed. They only get like one thing. I mean, it's probably a lot better than, like, let's say, the other games, because you only really have to spend 150 to feed your entire thing. And it's 150 for, like, 2 days. Roughly, if you max them out. But it's about 40 per, right? It's 40 per egg. So you have to. Why are you being a weird creep? Why? You have to get 5 to start. 5? 40. Like, at 5 is when you start making a actual profit, right? And it's only marginally, you know, good. Only a margin. That's crazy, right there. It's a margin better than basically what it is that you are actually getting. And you had to go and get 5 chickens to start making just enough. Of course, it kind of also depends, right? That's assuming that they eat it all in one day, which they don't, as far as I'm aware. And if they do, that's crazy. I think you can only get roughly 7 in this game, I think. Good for us. Either way, here's the milk. We'll see exactly how he is the best that normal cows can give. Oh, look at that! Lovely. He actually said something. So now we basically went and got the jazz from Romana. Now it's kind of a toss-up, right? Between the other characters. Quite honestly, I'm not feeling like we realistically need to get everything, but it would just be kind of nice, you know? Altogether, I just don't feel like waiting for Cody to get out of his funk. It's just easier giving it to him, like, whenever he decides to, like, do his own jazz. Gustav is kind of the exact same. Like, they have these moments where they're just really, really busy for long periods of time. And it's not exactly too helpful that they're in those moods. Of course, I could always do some harvesting. Is there like a huckberry that's normally like roughly around here? No, but the tanuki is back. So, the only 2 official people that I know give you animals, right? That is Romana and Carter. Those are the only 2 that I know that full on give you animals. One being the Chihuahua, the other being the cat. No, you can get a duck though, and I would very much like a duck. And so I debate on this pond. I do like duck. Ducks are nice. Altogether, the fertilizer maker just be better. The milking room is nice because it allows you to milk all the cows at once. Food processing room just gives you, like, cheese. But I want that fertilizer maker. I do feel like I have sticks. I'm good on that. There's also, like, the thought that, like, no, they need, like, 30 days to grow, and that's annoying. Like, that's flat out annoying, right? That the animals need to grow up in a game where time is limited. Our time here is limited. And because our time is limited, the things that basically happen in this game, you know, it just flat out sucks, Mike. It just flat out sucks. that if you want to make a lot of money in this game, you have to do everything right from the get-go, right? Like, as you immediately start, you buy 6 banana trees, you start milking every single day and night with your animals, give milk to Taka, get that thing that turns everything into an S-rank seed, and then just start wailing on it. That way you have S-rank banana seeds that sell for a hell of a lot more. And then, like, anything that you basically plant should be an S-rank plant. We should give you an S-rank seed, maybe. I don't know. That, to me, that's crazy. That's wild. That's what you should be doing. Yeah! There's so many buildings. Like, I will most likely not see everything in this game because I played it suboptimal from the very beginning. Guys, like, normal. So yes, I played it optimally from the very get-go, and that's just the game, really. Like, I very well could have had a Star Cow and Star Bull by the time of second summer, maybe even sooner, mind you, if I just played the game better. If I would have known about the double milking mechanic. If I would have known about, like, the banana trees and how long it takes for them to basically grow. Because it still baffles me that I'm not trying to milk you, I'm trying to talk to you. Sorry. Guys, it's not what it looks like, please. It's just fully a flat-out weird, it's just like, the game is kind of an oddity, right? So the whole thing about this game is basically growing up. Your child grows up with you, you grow old, and all that different type of jazz. But everything just costs an arm and a leg. And because of that, you don't get to fully experience, like, the full game. No, you don't get to get the milking room, the processing room. I mean, who knows? Maybe you might if you are able to get so many Star Cows or something from, like, the get-go. You can probably get so many Star Cows and then, you know, all the things kind of happen, but, like, the milk thing's kind of annoying. Like, I don't know exactly how optimal you can play the game. If you even can. What is the most optimal? Is fishing going to, like, be really, really good? Would fishing be considered, like, really, really bad? Would you go to sleep early? Or would you basically stay up and try fishing? Would you try to maximize the amount of money that you make? Would you basically go and the dig site every single day? You know, these are the types of things that, like, I don't fully know. And I think that's what... Are there speedruns of this game? Like, I think that I would very much want to see how, like, a speedrun of this game would be. Like, I would assume that they would try to sleep as soon as they can, do as much as they can, try to get as much money as they can. While I'm just primarily here and, you know, kind of chilling and doing my own jazz. Just trying to like beat the game and earn as much money as I possibly can. But with everything being like the most expensive thing being the milking room being 60,000 gold, I'm earning like 1,000 a day at this point. That number is going to start dwindling because cows stop giving a lot of milk after a certain point. It gets difficult. And I can full on see why people don't like this game. I personally love it. I hate the fact that I just don't seem to earn enough money. Yeah, okay, I don't like that. But once you kind of like understand the game, understand what it expects of you, milking it day and night, you know, trying to get the banana trees and all that. But if you play it suboptimally like I have, then like it's definitely going to screw you over in the end. Not necessarily screw you over. I'm absolutely fine where I'm at. Do I want all the other stuff? Yes. Do I want my child to grow up nice and become a farmer? Yes. But like, do I want to make a lot of money? Yes, I really do. Do I want to make friends with? No. Antisocial. I don't do that. I'm joking. I'm joking. Of course, I would love to basically try and make friends with everyone in this game, but I feel like fishing is just kind of that one thing that you have to spend a lot of time on, just to kind of fill in the gaps of when you can and cannot earn money. After a while, your cow just stops giving out milk, or it starts like, you know, 2 milks a day, 1 milk a day, you know, this and that and that and this, and it's just kind of like, well, I was making a lot of money, but now I'm not making as much money. What's my only other option? Fishing? Okay, well, fishing, every single fish I catch gives me roughly around like 100. That's like roughly around a good, you know, milk. It's like a single gallon of milk roughly. I can only sell it in vans here. That kind of sucks, but it's the only other way that I can realistically make money. I can't necessarily rely on crops that regrow themselves because they don't exist in this. The one thing that exists in just about almost every other Harvest Moon game. It exists in every Harvest Moon game that I have played. I don't know about A Light of Hope, though. Played it, but I've never gotten far into it. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't even think that I lasted more than like 15 days in that game. Either way. You know, there's a lot of shenanigans in this game that just kind of, it doesn't mesh well with the overall theme of the game, where you have to, you know, you want to get all this stuff, but the problem about wanting to get all this stuff is you're never going to get it, especially like when you are on a time limit, 6 chapters. I'm already on the 2nd chapter, and do I feel like I'm any farther in the game than like I typically should be? No. Sure, I got the seed maker because I befriended Daryl early. So of actually having to buy it, which is nice. It's lovely. But that's about as far as I typically am. I probably should already have the seed thing that, you know, allows me to make it so that I can grow things at a higher grade, because I turn all the seeds into like S rank or something. But here I am, just kind of living day to day, trying my best to save money so that I could get the next thing on the list. Am I saying this all as a negative? You can honestly take it that way. Do I mind? No, of course not. That's how this game is meant to be played. Roughly. Is the day. Is almost time. Gotcha. Is it going to weather's nice and clear. Oh, you have a fish. Why did you have a fish? Either way. Have I interacted with my kid, like, at all since the beginning of the second season? No! And I do feel like you should be, like, continuously interacting with your wife and your child. But I haven't been doing that. Like, I haven't had the need to be doing that. I do know your wife can divorce you. How do they do that? Or why they do that? I don't know. Not 100% sure on that one, Chief. But I know it's a thing. There has to be like some sort of there it is. There has to be a way to at least like not have your wife and child love you as much. Not entirely sure how that works. Whether or not that's accurate or not, I don't know. Anyways. Here you go. Eat. I am going to end. Go here. You eat. Thank you. Both. Oh. So I only need 5. I don't know what's going on with Monica right now. Her AI seems to be, like, really off. I'm not so sure why that is. I think that these two are big enough now. So if I check, Monica's roughly up to my, like, head. A little bit smaller than mine. Oh no. I'm not sure exactly how the animal's realistic. I mean, I know how they work. But like, I really hate that it takes them so long to like grow up. And even more so when the calves are born. Oh. I hate the absolute fact that I have to give them good fodder. There's just like a bunch of like time management stuff that, yes, it absolutely stinks. I don't hate the game for it though. This is kind of like I'm pretty sure that at like earlier on in like the last recording I was going to talk about like why I don't really like Harvest Moon games, right? That's because they tend to be very samey after a while. Oh, look, we got 3. Yep, so now Monica's on the decline. Lovely. Haven't been selling the milks or the eggs. That's not good. But they get samey, and if you play them every single day and there's not enough to do in the Harvest Moon games, then typically it gets kind of boring, right? Kind of like what happened with me in Animal Crossing. I played it for so long, but like it got old after a while. And I couldn't really, like, bring myself to actually play the game for much, much longer. At least that's what happened with me. So I dropped it for like the longest time, and even then the new updates never brought me back because I got so sick and tired of the game. And that's kind of what happens with this game. This game is very long, you know, regardless of it being sped up, slowed down, you know, all that other type of jazz. The inventory is also like a big mess too, right? Like you can't just necessarily like have like a quick select, or you know, if you want like a certain like tool, like all your tools could be mapped to like, you know, maybe like L2, and then or like left bumper, and all like regular gift items would be on like right bumper instead of having to press square and cycle through them all. Or maybe because you don't really use the directional buttons, maybe they could be like directional button type presses. I don't know. I'm just trying to like make it so that I have something to talk about as well. So it's very weird that none of the Huck berries are out. Typically they are. Give me a moment, guys. Okay, all is good. Where am I hacking? My character is a little bit peckish right now. Let's just go to the dig site for now. Do a little bit of digging. Ooh. Like the dig site seems like it's supposed to be very important, but it just doesn't, like it's only there to cause you like a slight bit of like I say, it's there to offer you a slight bit of income. Like I guess this is just more or less like me kind of like doing a little bit of bagging on the game. The game is fine and I like it, but like, you know, it's the repetitive nature of the game that, you know, really gets me, right? Like in this game alone, there just aren't enough things that you should be doing. Of course, it could be like going around giving people stuff and kind of like changing up the way that I do. It's fine. Like this is Harvest Moon. This is the stuff that you do in Harvest Moon. I'm totally down for that. I like that. Like sometimes, like just having something that you do repetitively is kind of nice. Do I get tired of it sometimes? Yes, of course. Like doing the same thing over and over again, it can be nice, like to a degree. But then, like, you know, if you do it for far too long, if the game isn't fast-paced enough, which this game, at least like on the PS2, is not really all that fast-paced because, well, it has a lot of slowdown moments. GameCube is most likely a lot better, and we're going to be getting the Story of Seasons, which probably can definitely change up the formula. And looking forward to seeing how they do it. If them changing up the formula is any better, which it hopefully should. Like I'm really hoping and praying, right, that they are going to by far change up the pricing on a lot of things. Because I will say that a lot of the pricing is very, very demanding. Not so much, you know, I wouldn't say like the animals should be like a lower price. If anything, keep those guys the same price, maybe. Because like getting a better cow should be kind of like a work. But like 30,000, 60,000, maybe cut those in half. At least like the more expensive. Like the pond is fine. 25,000, do it. That's good. But like, well, maybe the fertilizer maker is probably fine at like 10,000. There is no real reason why the chicken fencing should be as expensive as it is. It's not. I don't think that it's really. I mean, maybe it's worth investment because. Did I see that? Did he like do an animation and it looked really weird? That was weird. Anyways, like I say, like maybe half that price, definitely, for like a chicken pen around your fence and the like. I just think it's absolutely ludicrous that these things are that. Oh, not ready yet? Okay. What are you two doing? Talk maybe? Don't know. You need to eat. See if I push you. Maybe she just needs a little bit more time. That's fine. Either way, eat another hack bear. But yeah, definitely. And like, you know, there's also, I would hope and pray that they added like maybe a couple more things too. Like, okay, the pond's fine, the chicken yard needs to be cut in half. This could be like 10,000, maybe not like roughly 15,000. Fertilizer is definitely really, really good. Something that you kind of want later on. Like, you don't want fertilizer later on, right? As far as I'm aware. Because, like, you could definitely fertilize the entirety of the outside before you even remotely get this. And then all this would be doing is, like, on seeds. You would just use it on seeds. At that point, you probably have enough trees. I don't know if, like, you need to, like, continuously fertilize trees, but if that's the case, you don't need that at that point. So it being 15,000 gold is just kind of a waste. It's just sitting there. It's not good. Food processing room, you need more money to begin with. Why is this locked behind 30,000? Put that down. Put that down by like at least half, maybe like 15,000, like 15,000 or something. And then like the milking room, okay, you get the milk things a lot easier. Maybe cut that in like a half and more. Maybe. I don't know. I just think that everything is just too gosh dang expensive. And like you need to, in order to get these, you need to make money. You're not making money if you're not processing your foods. You're not getting, you know, you probably don't have enough cows regardless to begin with to get the milk process, the milking room. So, but like even then, like at the end of the day, like, you're only saving couple of minutes maybe. I don't know. I don't even know how the milking room looks. And not only that, but I also read that you have to like get your cows adjusted to that sort of shenaniganry too. So all in all, it's you got to do that too. There's a lot of like negatives to this game. And those negatives are absolutely fine, I think. To a degree. They're fine. You don't necessarily need any of the things that they're kind of putting out, you know, out there for you to like go grab. You don't need to get them. You want them? Yeah. Do you need them? No. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to milk you. You can't be milked. You are a child. There we go. Another thing that I would definitely change is like the amount of time, you know, that a cow needs in order to become an adult. Especially if you buy them. If you buy them, why aren't they just like immediately useful? Especially seeing, right, that in order for you to get them to make milk, they need to be grown-ups. And they need to have had a baby. So why do I have to wait for a cow to become a grown-up and then basically have to, like, you know, use a miracle potion so that it can have a child, and then I can start getting milk? At that point, it's just kind of... I'm waiting, what, 30... I think it's like 15 days or so for you to get them to basically have a child. Then even then, they don't immediately give you milk. They give you baby milk for 6-8 days or something along those lines. That's like an entire like season at that point, right? That's like assuming that it's like not primarily meaning that like, you know, you have to wait a season. Like when they're saying 30 days, do they mean like an entire season before they basically grow up, or do they mean that it takes like legitimately 30 days? Because if that's the case, there's only 10 days in a month, which means that you have to wait 3 seasons for them to become a grown-up. Or if they're a baby. That to me is just flat out wild. Wild that that's even like that they thought about it and they were like, yeah, no, this is kind of like what we're thinking. This is how it should all work. Like it's not much like Save the Homeland. It's like they saw that you could make too much money in Save the Homeland and figured that in order to stop that from happening, they needed to make everything more expensive in this game. But the concept of Save the Homeland versus this game is the simple fact that this game has an actual ending where you grow old. And then that's it, the game ends. While in Save the Homeland, there are multiple endings, but you get to keep everything, like, you know, after the fact that you got that ending, right? So, like, your money carried over, your plants carried over, your animals carry over, you know, all that just kind of, like, carries over. And you can make a lot of moolah just, like, off of that. Yet again, you guys should definitely watch if you guys could like definitely leave me a comment or something Because, like, I'm most likely not going to remember this type of jazz. I mean, I definitely could write, like, a note. But, like, at this point, I don't really know what these notes are going to realistically entail. Or, like, if I'm really going to keep them or something. I'm just going to write it down regardless. Well, so, if you guys want to see a playthrough of Save the Homeland, I am not doing that on this channel, but you guys can definitely go check another one of my YouTuber friends, Cloud Kitsune. I'll try to have a little thing right there at the top right. I'm pointing to it in real life, but I don't know if I'm going to be pointing to it right here. So, if you guys want to see a playthrough on that, I'll leave a card right there, maybe a link in the description, maybe another card directly to, like, the very first of her videos of Save the Homeland. Not her very first one, but, like, the one that she did recently. Jazz. What am I doing here? Oh, yes. I was talking about all that and I didn't have the game paused. Gosh dang it, so now it's... Wait. Wait. I got S-rank milk. How? How? Monica? Are you giving me S-rank milk now? I didn't feed you any good fodder, mind you. If you're giving me S-rank milk at this point, it's much appreciated at that point. Anyways. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all at some other recording. And, you know what? Go ahead and leave me in the comments down below. Do you like the dog? Do you like the cat? Do you like the chihuahua? The tanuki, the owl, the lizard, or the tortoise? Go ahead, leave me a comment down below and explain which one is your favorite and why. Oops. Didn't save. I'll fix that. Okay, hold up. I'm scared. I was gonna do a bit about the cat, but this just popped up. What the hell? Morning. Oh, I guess, like, if we... Morning, Crimson. I guess if we wait, we get to see them wake up. Yawn. Interesting. I'm gonna save again. Well, that was a thing.